Ho, ho, ho! This is Dolynny TV. I'm Tyson. Of course, today, guys, we are getting rolling with some Mr. High Hopes gameplay. Well, you know, sim play, whatever you want to call it. Our 19-year-old, 7 overall. He's really 3, 7 on morale. But you got to sit back and realize, where did this series start a couple of days ago? A 0 stats, 99 overall potential, 18-year-old player. Where can he end up? I was just going to do it for one season, see how much he could grow in the MLB. Well, you guys wanted him to come back for season number 2. I said 15 likes, he got like 24 or something stupid. So you guys rocked it, thanks so much. Today's goal, 17 likes for the next episode. Everyone's going to keep increasing by 2 if you guys want to keep seeing the episodes come out. So, let's go back to it. How did Mr. High Hopes do last year? In his rookie campaign, 95 games, 347 at-bats, 18 runs, 48 hits, 17 RBIs, and a .138 batting average. So, what I had to do is I ran a simulation of this last year, last time, and it didn't work. So Kendrys Morales, I actually think we have to send him down to AAA, to be honest with you, so as we don't have somebody in the outfield all the time battling with High Hopes to play in the outfield. Because High Hopes, I think, when I did my simulation a year or two the first time, he had like 40 at-bats all year, so that's not acceptable. So we need him to get in there and get the playing time. So let's go, first month of the season. Hold on, we need to auto-fix the lineups here. Lineups, and where do we have an error? We have an error right there in first base. Steve Pearce able to take over against lefties. Yes, he is. So there we go. We've got our errors fixed, and let's simulate right through. Bisons have 26 players on their active roster now that Kendrys Morales has been sent down. So we can option probably the worst AAA player, which would be Jimmy Medeiros, to single A, and with being only 50 overall, that's totally fair of us, right? I wouldn't expect much more. And now the Bisons don't have lineups. Okay, we can't afford to mess anything up. What is going on here? That is brutal, boys. We need to fix all those lineups here. Sim through date and auto fix lineups. There we go. That should give us what we're looking for in terms of everything. High Hopes still in there. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Let's get this season underway fully. We're 2 games in, and well, we're 2-3 to begin it, but there's a winning streak to begin all winning streaks. Not gonna let my cat in. Pardon me. Come on in, kitty cat. Are you coming in? Cat coming in or what? We're 13-11 after a season of play. I'm gonna close that so as the dog doesn't come in. Pardon me, guys. Life with animals without a real recording studio, am I right? So right there, we are 13-11 to start the year, and High Hopes has seen 92 at-bats, 5 RBIs, 207 batting average. So already he's up to an 8 overall, 23 games played, 5 runs, 19 hits, 5 RBIs. Man, his season is looking fantastic so far this year. You see his contact versus right and left has gone up quite significantly, so is his arm accuracy. He's up to a 4 overall. Maybe it's time to keep him in right field and keep him going after 1 year of play. See what 2 years of play will do. Red Sox went off us to trade Jarrett Parker for, Jarrett Parker for J.A. Happ. No, thank you. That's a salary dump if I've ever seen one for us, though. Ooh, man, that would be beautiful. But we'll continue on as the Blue Jays are 18-19. Well, we'll rebound back towards 500 here. And 500's honestly all you can ask for when you've got like an 8 overall in the lineup, right? That's, we gotta sit, where are we sitting in the standings? We are way back there. In the wild card though, we're only 1.5 games back. So don't forget, we could be a wild card team this year. High Hopes, 6 RBIs, 201 at-bats, 159 batting average. So all of a sudden things have dipped, but man, in 52 games he's got 201 at-bats. He's on pace to shatter his rookie totals. We'll find out. Cat, seriously? You don't need to do that. As first year player draft, we'll sim the draft, but we need to sign our players because we probably got some pretty good guys, and yes, we did. All right, get out, Cat. Get out. There you go. All right, how many times will I have to do that? Place bets on that, eh? So we got a couple of decent players, I'd say. We got starting pitcher. We got a right fielder. That's an 84 potential, but he's way old actually. And then you've got a couple other guys that I want to sign, but nobody else don't really feel like signing. So let's continue on down the path towards the All-Star game. There's a 14-6 victory. Hopefully High Hopes had some contributions in that one, but we are just losing a bunch of games here. Luckily no injuries. I did turn down injuries at the start of this, so we should be good to keep rolling without injuries. And High Hopes up to 9 overall, 11 RBIs, a .81 batting average. You see here, 5 overall, and his attributes, his contact versus left has gone up +7 this year. This kid is growing phenomenally, guys. And 79 games played, 310 at bats, so he'll have more at bats in less games played this year. 20 runs, more hits, and less RBIs though, so keep that in mind. We got to see what he can do for RBIs in terms of, right? 17-1 win, and Felipe Rivero has been acquired from the Athletics. So of course, remember last year he went to the Athletics and he's been moved once again. Futures game. This is my favorite part of the year where we have to just hit X, skip, no, no, okay, fine, skip, skip, and finally we are through the All-Star break. Now it's time to start heating up. Twins want to offer us a trade. Ronaldo Hubbard for Irvin Santana. No thank you, man. The Twins are on fire though. That looked pretty decent of a top core for the Twins, that's for sure. But the New York Yankees will kind of smack us around in a big one there. Trade deadline today. Carlos Rodon acquired from the Red Sox, and we'll sim this last day of the month. We win it 3-0. Let's go see High Hopes. Look at that. He's up to 10 overall, and he's got his first career home run for Mr. High Hopes. Woo! There we go. 10 overall, and he's got his first career home run finally. 14 RBIs, .85 batting average, 77 hits, 416 at bats, and 31 runs scored, one of them being a home run. He's got 7 power, 5 power versus left, and this guy is just coming all around here. 0 speed though, but he's up to a 6 overall. He's making lots of money. He's having a great, happy time being an absolute clutch player, and we'll have to see after the end of August how all the other guys are doing in the lineup as well. You guys might have seen as I scroll through to get to High Hopes, but we're not going to make the playoffs this year. It's going to have to be fine by me, and it will be. It'll be fine by me that we don't make the playoffs this year, but we are 63-72. Let's see how the lineup's doing. Devin Travis, 13 homers, 50 RBIs. Teoscar Hernandez, 16 homers, 71 RBIs. If we get that out of him this year, I would be absolutely impressed. Josh Donaldson, 29-74, okay. Justin Smoke, 27-95, so Justin Smoke by far the All-Star MVP candidate, but he's losing a lot of ground here for some reason at 31 years old. I don't understand that one. High Hopes up to an 11 overall. He's up to 7 overall, boys. And you see he just continues to improve with his contact versus left. 41 runs, 96 hits, 1 home run, 18 RBIs, and a .84 batting average. Troy Tulowitzki having a real good year, 23 homers, 66 RBIs. Kevin Pillar down here for the homers, but 43 RBIs, okay. Russell Martin down here, and Steve Pearce at 74 overall, crushing the baseball. So at least maintain solid contact and power all around. We got 1 month to wrap it up all here and see what Mr. High Hopes can do in his final month of play. Congratulations, the Fisher Cats have finished the season at 80-60, and we need to send some guys down. As you see, High Hopes continues to get playing time, but we need to send all these guys down that could take away playing time from High Hopes. So it's Dwight Smith Jr. and Anthony Alford. So let's go down to the MLB right fielders. High Hopes is the only one there. Anthony Alford moved to AAA. He's up to 69 overall. Dwight Smith Jr. moved to AAA as well. He's B potential. Kind of have to ruin some potential guys here, but that is the nature of the business once you got Teoscar Hernandez in there and accounted for. And we'll be taking on the Altoona Curve. All right, they're doing decent. Have won the Eastern League Championship. Okay, good job, boys. Good job. And we finished the season at 75-87. High Hopes somehow had a crown. What did he have a crown for? We'll find out. We'll go through the season stats. You see 591 at-bats, 48 runs, 106 hits. More than double his hits last year. and a .79 batting average, 1 home run, 18 RBIs. So a career batting average of a .64. Not looking good, but he is up to a 7 overall. So he started at 3, he's up to 7. I mean, look at his stats. They're looking quite deadly here. He's got 6 contact versus right, 13 contact versus left, some power versus right and left finally. It's looking good. It's looking good. Let's go see league leaders. What did he league lead? Not at bats, that's for sure. That's unfortunate, actually. Not there, not there, not there, not there, and not there. Unless he was not caught stealing, but I don't see it. I don't see where or why he would have a league crown. I really don't understand that one. Unless we had to throw him out there for a pitching situation. But yeah, I just don't see it at all. So guys, that is today's episode. Mr. High Hopes up to a 7 overall in the 5th spot in the Blue Jays lineup. He hits his first career home run. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. As always, guys, I will catch you guys in the next one.